ahead of the summit meeting with Arsenal in Manchester on April the 19th. Arsenal are going to be able to plant their flag on the summit, and the rest of us keep reminding them of it.
Arsenal to try and penetrate, try and break the lines, and from that point, then they pounce.
Mateus Nunes. He moves for the return, and O'Reilly was arriving, as he has to do in. Shaking off White just for a moment. Haaland not given latitude to turn, but able to get a shot away. He's managed to deliver a cross when the prospects.
Comfortable team. It's a defensive error, which has happened so many times. It actually shouldn't be in a corner.
Well, a fortunate break. But no such fortunate break of the ball inside that 6-yard area for Arsenal on that occasion. And Kepa has to show a sense of authority here, and he certainly isn't.
Why has he stopped it? I can't understand why the referee stopped this passage of play. You just see here, Doku gets down this side, gets away from the goalkeeper. I can't understand why Peter Banks has stopped it and doesn't allow play to continue. There's people approaching the 18-yard box that Doku can roll it back to. I've just checked if it was a dog zoo, a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity.
Doku also intriguingly poised. And Semenyo.
They're picking up those second balls.
Bernardo Silva driving forward and picking away through the massed Arsenal ranks. Superb work. Doku. And Trossard with a vital defence. Shirky. Not quite again, Trossard. Doku, did he run that out? No is the verdict. Well, he's rising to the challenge at the moment, Jeremy Doku.
As we approach the hour mark, can Arsenal ride the storm?
And Semenyo!
So, pressed very well.
And now Haaland has a chance to get moving. The fact that he was where he was is quite telling. Shirky, oh, and he didn't get a hold of it! And O'Reilly pounces! Well, City's grip tightens as the goalkeeper's failed him.
They've grown in confidence throughout this second half. They couldn't quite break Arsenal down. It's actually a mistake from Kepa, but nevertheless, it's the left-back that finds himself closest to goal, and that shows everything you need to know about the narrative of this game in the second half, how high O'Reilly finds himself. And they've just prodded and poked and waited and been patient, Manchester City. All of a sudden, they strike, just comes on that blind side, O'Reilly. And I'll guarantee you he'll never score an any easier goal in a cup final, but it doesn't matter. First blood, Manchester City. First blood, the master, Pep Guardiola.
And so often it's the attacking player whose reactions are the swifter. Kepa will struggle to live down that moment.
Yeah, well, him in this competition, it's always high drama, isn't it? Whichever football club he's playing for. But needs to dress himself down now, needs to focus on the task. Yes, he's made a big mistake, but they've won them all. Arsenal need to find a foothold in this game. Is Mikel Arteta going to make changes? I can see him gesturing to the ball.
On his way. Tess Nunes. And a raise there again! Sheer delight for Manchester City. Arsenal sent tottering to the canvas. And Manchester City planting one hand firmly.
They can't understand what's happened, but Manchester City have been superb in this second half. Big players have stepped up for them. Nunes can pick his spot here, has so much time. And it's O'Reilly at the back post with a simple header, back across, makes absolutely no mistake, drifts away in dreamland for Manchester City. Pep Guardiola running down the touchline. He knows how big this is. It's absolutely massive for Manchester City, not just for this afternoon, not just for the Carabao Cup, but could it be a psychological blow in the Premier League? Could this be the turning point? In off this left-hand side.
Well, Turkey's win over the world champions England.
Either your knowledge is exceptional or you're a very old man.
Right, the latest yellow card recipient. He can have no argument whatsoever.
No, and you know why? Due to this here, it's the last thing as a professional footballer you want to see someone doing keeping up his. That's what his manager thinks of it. He's not.
But he's helped open the door potentially for Arsenal here. But Ake, well, has he put a foot?
The biggest test for Mikel Arteta's man so far this season, without any question of doubt. How do they react?
Well, Madueke carrying the fight. Rice arm aloft. Threatening. Calafiori's head. Trafford's comfortable grasp.
It was almost perfect from Arsenal, wasn't it? Calafiori turns it goalward. Trafford, right place, right time. Not the first time he's made.
Doku. The other arm says humble.
Yeah, the 0-1-6 one's quite a niche one if you're not from Manchester.
Well, Saka's dug it out. And there's O'Reilly. Madueke. He's
the post. I think he just kisses the post on the way past. I did wonder if he could have taken this first time rather than have this little touch. Decides to flick it up and he catches it so well on the volley. I think it's Gyökeres in the middle. Doesn't quite make contact as it flashes across. See there? Oh, it's so close. It's actually Trossard. Doesn't quite cut across it enough. Calafiori to get that bend.
Shirky. Well, they have a player in the right back role who can make a challenge, and but Rodri reading the game well, but then gifting Gyökeres possession.
Just gets his angle slightly wrong.
Saka. Oh, he just threatened to find that half yard. It was there for an. Well, it's not quite going to give the public what they want, but here's Shirky.
He's a wonderful feat, hasn't he, Shirky? Can't get close to him, he can't commit. dances on the football. You've got to appreciate him.
At their peril, but in the end off target.
Yeah, it opened up, didn't it? And that's what happens when you've only got one midfielder on the pitch. When you break that press, forward players don't want to get back. Doku going right for the heart. Can't quite find that corner. We just see Jesus' ball here. He does everything right. Tries to loop it back over. Trafford thinks he's beat as he dives into the back of the net. Just kisses the top of that crossbar. It's actually Erling Haaland that's back on the line there.
A few of those in the dim and distant past. The era of Rodney Marsh, Stan Bowles was there.
Manchester City really led the way. Nico O'Reilly will get the plaudits, but I feel as though he's been the heartbeat of Manchester City today, both in.
This is some really decisive defending by Mateus Nunes. And Kepa sure-footed.
Still in 3 competitions, and for them to be walking out on their team at this time in a cup final, regardless of the score, I think they deserve their. Erling Haaland's work rate this afternoon.
Manchester City on cloud 9. The 9th time they have laid hands on the Football League Cup. And a local boy is the hero, Nico O'Reilly. An unlikely double does for Arsenal. And the implications may reverberate further into the season. And one of the game's giants has carved another niche in history. For the 5th time, Pep Guardiola wins this trophy more than anybody else. And he takes as much pleasure in this prize as any other. In the second half, they have stepped it up and got rich reward. Not just success today, but who knows, maybe some vital psychological gains in a Premier League race which still has plenty of yards to run. Glenn Murray, your reaction?
Well, arguably the greatest manager that ever graced the Premier League, and he just keeps on winning, doesn't he? Even when the chips are down and he comes into a cup final as an underdog, he finds a way. For about the 10th, 15th minute, they got better and better and better. Manchester City has really impressed with their performance. That man there didn't break his duck, but he did his part, as everyone did for Manchester City. You can see what it means to Pep Guardiola, and he'll be hoping that this can be a catalyst in the Premier League. It's been a disappointing week going out of the Champions League, but silverware, first blood, when it's been available, that everyone's been waiting for. Manchester City dropping it down a gear, finding their form, finding how they can get into their groove, and hopefully for them take it into the Premier League and make it what could be an epic ending to the season.
The final score in the 2026 Carabao Cup final, Arsenal 0, Manchester City 2.